Well, hello everyone. Hope you are doing well today. Welcome in. I'm Taffany and this is Tika's Gardens. And today I am out here in the vegetable garden to do a little more work. Something has been driving me crazy. I came out after finishing all of the gravel and I just kind of walked around and looked, came back out a little later, came back out a little bit after that, because one thing is driving me nuts. Let me show you. So let's go back this way. That is this bed. As you can see, it is not even. It is more on this side than on that side. And this vegetable garden is not a perfect square, so it will never be fully balanced, but I do want to give the eye the appearance that it's balanced and not drive myself crazy looking at this imbalance. So I've tried to think how I could do this. One way would involve, moving gravel here and making that bed bigger, that bed smaller. But I decided not to touch this side to minimize my work and only work on this side. I'm going to extend this out so that it's equal to that side so that it looks balanced, and even on both sides. So that will cause the gravel this way here to have to move over a little and that bed to be smaller. So over here, this bed with the blueberry bush, the blueberry can stay where it is. All the things on the outer edge will have to come up, and I'll just make this a little bit smaller. And then I'll extend this bed out so it will be bigger, but it will look more balanced than what it does right now. I thought about doing that before I did the gravel, but I was like, no, I don't feel like doing that. Let's just leave it. The bed's there. But the more I look at it after doing the gravel, it's like I might as well do it right and make it look good and, look nice and neat and balanced and evened out for the eye to make the space make more sense. So that is what I'm going to do. We're just going to work that side so we minimize the amount of gravel we have to move. And I'm going to try to do it in a way where I just kind of lift up the fabric and just kind of push the gravel all to the side so I can extend the bed out. And then I'll move remove those brick there, dig up the compost that's there and fill in the side of the new bed here, and then relay the brick, lay out the gravel, smooth it out. I will have to move the fabric over some, but that is what my plan is. I just don't want to have to do too much moving of all three beds to try to get this center here. So we're just going to extend one side. That's the easiest way for me. But yeah, just looking at that, I'm going to step to the side so you can kind of see. Looking at this, it just drives me crazy. So that's the plan for today. So basically this week has been a vegetable garden redesign week. So this is the last thing I'm going to do. So I've got my handy dandy tape measure right here. So I'm going to measure out how far actually this side is over here and try to make it even on that side. So that's the plan. So let me get that measured. I'll use one of the little stones or something as a marker, and then we'll start to move the gravel over. So let's get things measured up first. So that's about 36 inches. So let's measure that out on this side. All right, so I've measured out 36 inches here, so that puts it to about right here where this brick is right there. So this is how far over we're going to have to move the gravel. All right, let's get started. Kind of, kind of gives us a little bit of a walkway here. The mosquitoes are bad. Okay. Let's see how this works. I know it looks like chaos. Trust me, it'll work. Didn't need to use the plastic after all. So now let's fill in the bed. Right. Well, it looks like it's going on a curve anyway. I guess my eyes just can't help but curve. So we'll go with that. I think this part here is a little too narrow. We want the walkway to be comfortable and wide enough, so yeah, we'll bring this in some. Ah, that scared me. If you heard that sound, that's a squirrel jumping. There's two squirrels jumping around on my roof, jumping from the different levels. But, guys, this is it. Let me just get this chunk of dirt here out. All right, guys. So this is it. I'm going to fill in the empty spaces with gravel, get the compost moved over and spread out. And I think that's it. Well, I have the marigolds in and everything else is done. The last thing is this okra, which I was going to put in the middle, but I'm just going to stick it on this end. I don't know if it will make it because, you know, it is end of season and it was dug up and being transplanted. So we'll see what happens with it. But this is not looking bad at all. I'm glad I went ahead and took care of this now. All right, so as you can see, guys, it looks a lot more balanced with the vegetable beds in front of it. As you go here, you can see what that side looks like. And here you can see what that side looks like. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that's it, guys. All right, guys. Well, everything's done. I'm happy with it. The vegetable garden project for this week was done just in time before it really gets into January and we get our really colder weather. I don't want to say it in, you know, because I know people in Minnesota, New York, Chicago, things like that, you get much colder weather than we do. But for us, you know, before it gets cooler, so everything is done. It looks good. And we've got the gravel down. We've got our pots on pavers. We've got the bed extended. It's all pretty much, as far as the main infrastructure, done. So I hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. And remember to give this video a like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.